Hello everybody, so today we are going to do our phonics class, okay? So this is a new class, so we have a new book as well. So this should be the book that we're using today. Alright, so I'll bring it closer. It should be your kids' phonics pupil book, okay? Which number? Number 2, okay? Number 2, and we have these characters here. Alright, so for today we will be doing one sound, and which sound would it be? Okay, a special sound, right? I will not tell you yet. We will do it together later. So for today we will be doing page 1, right, the song. Page 2, okay, writing the sound or the letter. And then page 3, some vocabulary, some words starting with the sound, okay, beginning with the letter, okay. So you can go home and color this, okay, at home after the lesson. And then here we have the blending, okay, finally the blending. So we will learn how to use the different sounds, okay, blending, alright? And then we can try to do parts of the homework together. Maybe do 2 questions together or 1 question together. And then you can go home and do the rest and color by yourself, okay? So page 1 to 5 today, we have 5 pages to do, alright? Okay. So before we start our lesson, let's try to do some revision, okay? So over here we will do some revision, alright? So this is book 1. Book 1. Okay, so book 1. This is Sammy Snake. And what does Sammy Snake say? What does Sammy Snake say? Right, Sammy Snake says s, 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 okay? Sammy Snake says like in her name, Sammy Snake. Okay, next one we have Annie Apple. Annie Apple. And Annie Apple says ah, 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 like in her name, Annie Apple, right? Ah, she says ah. Alright, this is Talking Tess, and she says t, right? T, 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 right? She says t, like the sound in her telephone, right? Or her name, Talking Tess. And she's very, very tall, okay? Alright, who is this very cute puppy? This is Peter Puppy, and his sound is p, 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 right? Peter Puppy says p, okay? Like in his name, Peter. Alright, who is this very colorful ink? Okay, this is Impy Ink. Okay, right? Impy Ink says Okay, and who is this very noisy, naughty boy? This is Noisy Nick. And Noisy Nick says... Right, Noisy Nick says Noisy Nick says Alright, this is a very friendly monster who only likes to eat delicious food. This is Munching Mike. Munching Mike. And when he eats delicious food, he will always say okay, So his sound is okay, can you say it together? Munching Mike. Okay, alright, very good. So for today, who are we meeting today? Okay, so today we are meeting somebody new. Okay, so today our new friend is Dippy Duck. Okay, Dippy Duck. Here is his name, Dippy Duck. Okay, so let's look at Dippy Duck for a while before we listen to his story. Alright, so look at Dippy Duck. What color is Dippy Duck? Right, yellow, right? Yellow. And here we have Dippy Duck's head on top. Dippy Duck's head on top, right? And we have Dippy Duck's beak and the tongue inside and the mouth, right? Where is Dippy Duck's nose? Right here, you can see. This is a nose hole to breathe. And then when you go down, you see the circle, right? Dippy Duck's body. You can see here in the circle we have Dippy Duck's body and Dippy Duck's Wing, right? Wing. Where's the other wing? From on the other side, right? On the other side. All right, and then at the back, what do we have here? Dippy Duck's tail. Dippy Duck's tail, right? Dippy Duck's tail. Okay, so this is how Dippy Duck looks like. All right, this is how Dippy Duck looks like. Now, do you want to hear Dippy Duck's story? Okay, let's listen to Dippy Duck's story. Okay, so once upon a time in Letterland, there were some animals that were playing together. There was Sammy Snake, Peter Puppy, and Dippy Duck. 3 of them are playing together in the park, okay? So, one time, Peter Puppy threw the ball so far away that it was lost, okay? So the 3 animals, Sammy Snake, Dippy Duck, and Peter Puppy, they tried to find for the ball. So they searched for the ball. Where did the ball go, right? And so they split, okay? Dippy Duck went near the river to search for the ball. Peter Puppy went up the hill, and Sammy Snake went to town, okay? Went to the town. And then they all got back together and said, I cannot find the ball anywhere. And then suddenly, from very far away, oh, I can see the ball going down the hill, going down into the pond. The ball was going down into the pond. And so Dippy Duck ran so fast, right? Ran so fast. Quack, 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 running down, right? Following the ball going down the hill, and splash! Oh no, down the hill was a pond, right? And so Dippy Duck said, how can I go get the water now? Right? It is in the pond and I will get wet. And Peter Puppy said, it's okay. I think we can all swim, right? And so Peter Puppy said, I can swim, but I swim very slowly. The pond will be very deep for me to swim. Okay, so it's a very deep pond. And then Sammy Snake said, I don't like water. Water is too cold for me. And it's also very deep for me. I don't have legs, right? Sammy Snake doesn't have legs to swim. And so Dippy Duck said, to me it doesn't look that deep. And my feet have very special feet to float and swim in the water. So Dippy Duck jumped first into the pond. And did he go very deep? No, because the ball was just in front of the pond and Dippy Duck took the ball, right? And then after they took the ball, they went back to the park and they played, okay? They played lots of games, okay? So they played deep into the night. And then at nighttime, Dippy Duck finally said, it's time for me to go home, okay? But I learned something new. I will not sink deep into the pond or the sea, all right? Because Dippy Duck has funny feet, okay? Funny feet. All right, so Dippy Duck, all right? So what do you think Dippy Duck says, okay? I said some few words in the story like the word deep, right? Going down, or going swimming in the pond, okay? Or like played, okay? So what do you think Dippy Duck sound is, okay? We can have Dippy Duck sound in the beginning or at the end of the words, okay? So you can put him at the front or at the back of the words. So what do you think Dippy Duck sound is? Alright, the word sound also has Dippy Duck. Alright, so if we're not sure, let's try to go to Letterland, alright? So now let's go to Letterland. Alright, so now let's go to Letterland. Alright, so here we are in Letterland, right? We can see different kinds of animals. Right, oh, here we have a scary, scary dinosaur, right? And here we have a very cute little tiny donkey. Little tiny donkey. What about this one? This is a deer, right? Or a doe. A doe or a deer. And here we have, of course, a dog. A doggy. Alright, so now let's listen and let's try to see what Dippy Duck says.
Get. That's what I like to say as I waddle along in words. My name is Dippy Duck, and I live down at the duck pond. I like to dip my beak into the water to drink. That's why I'm called Dippy Duck. Look, can you see the door on my house? It's my duck door. I make delicious dinners of duckweed and dandelions. I quite like daisies too. Can you find a daisy to add to my dinner?
Alright. So now let's try to find a daisy. Alright. So he says his name is Dippy Duck. And you can look at his feet, right? His feet, like what I talked about in the story. Very funny feet. This helps him swim in the water so he will not drown deep into the pond, right? And he likes to dip his feet onto the pond as he drinks some water. Alright, so now Dippy Duck needs our help, right? Dippy Duck says, do you see my door? That's my Dippy Duck door, okay? So this is his door, right? And that's to go inside his house. And in his house, he likes to cook. He likes dandelions and daisies. So dandelions and daisies are kinds of flower. Now we have to find a daisy, right? Where is the daisy? Right, it's a flower, right? So where is the flower here? Is it this one? Is it this one? All right, let's try to give it to Dippy Duck.
Daisy. What's that dreadful noise? It's not a drum. Oh dear! There's a dinosaur in the distance. I hope he doesn't eat ducks. Maybe you could give him that daisy for his dinner.
Alright, so now there is a very scary sound in a distance, okay, far away in a distance. It's a scary dinosaur, okay? So the dinosaur has D sound too, Dippy Duck sound. And we have to give him the daisy. Let's give the dinosaur the daisy. So let's give the daisy to the dinosaur, okay? Let's give it to the dinosaur.
Oh, thank you. You're very daring. The dinosaur looks delighted now. Now, can you be a detective with me and find some more things that begin with my sound? Remember, my sound is D, D. Can you see a dog?
Alright, so what's Dippy Duck's sound? Alright, it's D, 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 okay? Like the word dog, dog. Can you say the word dog? Alright, dog. Now, in the beginning of the word dog, we have D, dog, D, dog. So beginning means the first, right? The start. D, dog, D, dog. Now, Dippy Duck is in a pond. In a pond. A pond is like a small pool, okay? Like a small pool out in nature. Now listen to the word pond. Pond. Okay? Can you hear Dippy Duck sound D in pond? Pond. Yes, you can hear it at the ending sound, right? Pond. If dog is in the beginning, the first sound, D, dog. Pond has Dippy Duck sound at the ending, the last part. Pond. D, pond. D. Alright? Okay, so now let's try to go to our book. Okay, so on our book, it should be page 1. Okay, page 1. It is Dippy Duck's song. Okay, Dippy Duck says D. Okay, so now let's listen to the song together. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's listen.
Dippy duck, we never hear her quack. She says tip instead. The little duck dips and dives about as the water drips over her head. Dippy duck, we never hear her quack. She says tip instead. The little duck dips and dives about as the water drips over her head.
Okay, so it says Dippy Duck never quacks. Instead, she says duh, duh. Okay? So most ducks will say quack, quack, but only Dippy Duck will say duh, duh, right? Duh. Okay, so now let's learn how to write Dippy Duck. Okay? How do we write Dippy Duck? Alright? So let's look at the TV and we will learn how to write Dippy Duck, okay? So you can use your fingers, okay? Use your fingers to follow the line. Follow the line, okay? So everybody take out your finger, your pointy finger. Alright? And now we will listen carefully. You can follow me as well, alright? So are you ready? Put your finger up. We're starting now. Okay, start from here.
Draw Dippy Duck's back, go round her tongue, go up to her head, then down you come.
Alright, so now you try.
Draw Dippy Duck's back, go round her tongue, go up to her head, then down you come.
Alright, so let's try to do it on our own, okay? So here we start from here, right? So Dippy Duck's body. We go around Dippy Duck's body. Circle, circle, circle. Now when we go to the bottom, we go up to Dippy Duck's head. And then go down again. Okay? So now let's try to learn how to write the big Dippy Duck. The big one, the big one.
The funny-shaped door with Dippy Duck's head poking out is Dippy Duck's very own duck door. This is her trick for making sure you know she is starting an important word.
Okay, so the big Dippy Duck is when Dippy Duck is at home and peeking through his Dippy Duck door. Okay, so this is Dippy Duck's door. And then you can see Dippy Duck here, right? So the head is here. So how do we write it? Start from the head again, and then the door. Right? Here, and then here. Right? So when do we use the big Dippy Duck? Right? We use the big Dippy Duck. We use the big Dippy Duck to make sure that when something is important, like the names. Okay? So now let's go to the whiteboard. Let's go to the whiteboard, okay? On the whiteboard, let's try to write down Dippy Duck different times, okay? Many different times. Alright, so I wrote down for you the first one, okay? The first one. Alright, so this is the small Dippy Duck. Let's try to write it down together. So we'll start, okay? Follow this one, right? We start from the body. So the body, around. Then when we reach here, we go up to Dippy Duck's head, and then down again. Okay? Small Dippy Duck. Alright, let's try it some more, okay? So here again, right, start from the body, the middle line, right? The middle one. Middle line. Go circle. Right, a circle. Touch the bottom. And then you go up to Dippy Duck's head. And then you go down again. Okay? Alright, let's try it one more time, okay? The small Dippy Duck, okay? So again, the body, go up to the head, and then down. So let's draw the body, circle, right? And then after the body, you go up to the head, and then you go down again. Right? Dippy Duck. Alright, so that's how you draw or write down Dippy Duck, right? You start from the body, the head, and then go down again. Now let's try to learn, right, how to write the big Dippy Duck with the door, right? So the big one is from up to down, right? Start from the very highest one, the highest line. You go down, and then, right? Very easy, like a door. 1, 2, all right? Now let's do the small one again. Right, the body, up to the head, and down. All right, you see the differences. Here we start with the body first, right? The body, right, in the middle line. You start in the middle line. The body, up to the highest one, the head, and then down to the feet, right? Down to the feet. But for the one with the door, because the door is very tall, right? So you have to start from the very highest one, the ceiling to the floor, and then the door, right? The ceiling to the floor, and then the door. All right, let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time. The big one, ceiling to the floor, and then we draw the door. Do you see? All right. So it should be like this, right? Curve, not straight line. It should be like this. Okay? Half a circle. All right, the small one again, the small one. Okay, so we draw the body on this line, right? The middle line. The body is round. And then up to the head. Down again, okay? All right. One more time, the big one with the door. Ceiling to the floor, and then the door, right? Half a circle. Good. Big dippy duck. Now the small one. Again, from the circle, right? The body, and then you go down, then you go up to the head, and then the feet. Alright, so that's how you write down dippy duck, okay? Dippy duck. Remember, we only use the big dippy duck if it's in the very first, okay? The very first. Okay, when something is very important. But if it's not, if it's just a word after many, many different words, then we only use the small dippy duck if it's not important, okay? Alright, so now let's try to practice on our books how to write down dippy duck, okay? So on our books, right, on our books, let's go to page 2. All right, page 2 on our books, we have a dog, right? We have a dog. And here is the dippy duck sign, the dippy duck, duh, duh, duh. Now we have to trace this, write down where? We write down here. You see the arrow following it, right? So we follow it from the around and then down, right? Circle, and then up, and then down, okay? So how many times do we have to write that? We have to write them down maybe at least 5 times, okay? Try to write at least 5 times here. Circle, up, down, okay? Circle, up, down, circle, up, down, and so on, so on. And then we also have to write down here. Circle, up, down, and circle, up, down. Then we will read the words together, okay? Alright, so I'll bring you to the screen if you don't know how to do it by yourself. Alright, I'll bring you to the screen. Let's just wait. Okay. Alright, so this is the same one, okay? The same one. So remember, how do we write dippy duck? It should be, right? It should be like this. So a circle, and then you go up to the head, and then oops, and then go down, right? So it's around, up, and down, okay? Like this one, around, up, and down. So now can you please write it? All right, try to do it by yourself. Here, 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 and here, all right? So circle, up, and down, okay? Very easy, circle, up, and down, all right? Right, circle up and down. Right, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Alright, at least 5 times, okay? At least 5 times. So you write circle up and down, okay? Again, circle the body up to the head and then the legs, right? Can you please do it at least 5 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? At least 5 times. Alright, I'll give you a minute. Alright, make sure you start from the body, right? The body. So the body, right? When you almost finish the circle, you go up to the head and then down to the legs, right? The feet. Alright, 30 seconds left. Write down 5 dippy ducks, 5 letter D's, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 times. Alright, 10 seconds left to write 5 dippy ducks. Okay, good work. So remember, what is dippy duck sound? Right? It's d, d, d. Right? Like in dog, dog, dog. Right? That's a beginning sound. D, dog. Alright, now let's go to the next one. Okay, so we have to write the dippy duck sound again. And then we have to read. Okay, so let's write the dippy duck sound again over here. Right? Dippy duck. Dippy duck. So can you write down the dippy duck sound? Right, very good. So now let's try to read it together. D, all, d, all, doll. Okay, it's a doll. Alright, so that's a doll. Can you hear the dippy duck sound d in doll? Yes, you can hear the d in doll, right? D, d, doll, a doll. A baby doll, a Barbie doll, right? So these are dolls, they are toys, right? Alright, next one, very easy. We all know what this is, right? We have this at home and we sleep on it. This is a bed. Alright, so you write down dippy duck because we have a dippy duck sound at the end. So this is bouncy bed, b, b, b. And this is dippy duck, d, d, d. These two are different, okay? Not the same. So dippy duck is, the head is over here. The head is on this side, right? Right? So bed, bed. Can you hear d? Dippy duck? Can you hear d? Yes, you can hear it on the last sound, the ending sound. Look at the difference here. Doll, bed. Doll, bed. You see? Here in doll, the dippy duck sound is starting. The first one, the beginning, right? The starting, the beginning. Here in bed, bed, d, d. The dippy duck sound is in the ending, the last part. Okay, the ending. Alright, so I assume that you've written down all the 5 Ds, 5 dippy duck sound, and the doll, the d in doll, and the d in bed. Okay? Alright, so now on page 3 of your book, same as your book, alright? Page 3, we have dippy duck, okay? So here we have dippy duck, right? Not colored, okay? So you will, after the lesson, you can color this after the lesson. For now, let's not color it, okay? Let's not color it. So you see the words here. Dog, dog, dog. Dr, d, d, drum, d, d, drum, drum. D, d, duck, d, d, duck, d, d, duck. D, d, door, d, d, door, and d, d, dinosaur, d, d, dinosaur. All right. So So dog, drum, duck, door, and dinosaur. Can you write down, okay? So you follow the lines and you write down. You follow all the lines and you write down, okay? So for dog, how do we write dog, right? So dog should be circle up and down, okay? So maybe I'll try to write down here. And you have to write down where? Follow the lines, okay? Follow the lines. So the G is different, okay? The G should be something like this, okay? So up, circle, up, down, right? And then letter O. And then Golden Girls G, like this. Okay? So maybe write down on the side, maybe write down here. Write this down maybe here, okay? Here. Okay, I'll show you how to write it down again. So Dippy Duck's body, right? Dippy Duck's body. And then you go up to Dippy Duck's head. And then you go down to the feet. Right? Dippy Duck. And then we have Og, right? So it's O, like a circle. And then the last sound is G, dog, like this. Okay? Dog. So write down here. Write down here. Dog. D-O-G. Dog. Okay, good work. Alright. Alright, so let's move to the next one. The next one is drum. Drum. You see this? This is a drum with the sticks, right? The drumsticks, alright? So how do you write drum, okay? So again, it starts with Dippy Duck sound. So maybe you can just follow the lines, okay? Follow the lines, follow the lines. For Dippy Duck sound, just follow the lines, okay? Oop, why can't I draw anymore? Alright, let's do it again. D, so Dippy Duck, circle, up and down, okay? Dippy Duck, and then you see we have so we have this, and then uppy umbrella, and munching Mike. Okay? You write it down here. You just follow the lines, okay? You follow the lines. You see here? You follow the lines. You follow the lines, okay? Alright, so that's how you write drum, okay? Drum. Alright, so after that, okay? Let's just read the word. So drum, dog, drum, drum. This is duck, duck. Alright, door, door, again, sound, and then dinosaur, dinosaur. Alright, so you can go home and color this, okay? You can go home and color this at home. So don't do it now, do it later. Alright, so after that, let's go to the next page, okay? So here we have the blending sounds, okay? Blending sounds, okay? So beginning means the start, okay? Beginning means the start, and ending means the last, okay? The last. Alright, so I don't know why they should be swapped. Beginning and ending sounds, okay? So let's see here, okay? So here we have Annie Apple and Dippy Duck. Remember, Annie Apple says and Dippy Duck says d. So it's add, okay? Add. Alright, and then here we have Talking Tess, Sammy Snake, and Peter Puppy. Dippy Duck, okay? So Talking Tess says t, right? T. Sammy Snake says s, and Dippy Duck says d. So together with those sounds and add, we can make new different sounds, okay? Different sounds. Alright, so let's try to blend them together, okay? So remember this one here, the line is add, add. Alright, so this should be the ending sound, okay? Ending sound. We can hear the d. We can hear the d in the end. D in the end. So that should be the ending sound. Add. Okay? So, d, d, d at the end. Alright, so let's start with t, t, tad, t, add, t, add, tad, t, add, t, add, tad. Alright? So where is the dippy duck sound? Is it here in the beginning? No, right? It's at the end. It's at the end. The dippy duck is at the end. Alright, so that's t, add, tad. T, add, tad. Alright? So, can you try to do it by yourself? Okay. Alright, for the second one we have Sammy Snake, right? Sammy Snake and the same sound. Add. Okay? So again, the ending sound has dippy duck. Alright? The ending sound has dippy duck. Okay? So let's try to do it with Sammy Snake. So this should be add, add, sad. Okay? Again, one more time. Add, add, sad. Alright, sad. Alright, that's the opposite of happy. You're sad. Again, dippy duck sound is in the ending. So can you try to do it by yourself? Sad. Alright. Again. Okay, sad. Alright, so now here we have a beginning too, right? So dippy duck is not only in the ending, add, it's also in the beginning, d, d, d. So d, add, d, add, dad. Okay? So again, d, add, d, add, dad. Alright? D, add, d, add, dad. Alright, can you do it by yourself? Alright, again, one more time. Alright, okay, so let's move one down, okay? Let's move lower. Here we have not add anymore, it's id, id, okay? So this is id. Alright, so here we have the same sounds, right? Talking test, Sammy Snake, and dippy duck. Same as the beginning, right? But these are with different vowels now. Id, id. Alright? So let's try it with talking test. Id, tid, tid. Okay? Tid. Can you do it by yourself? Alright? Okay, for the second one with Sammy Snake, right? So it's id, sid. Okay, sid. Alright, try it by yourself. Id, sid. Alright, can you do it? Alright, sid. Alright. Last one. Again, we have dippy duck at the beginning and at the end. Okay, the start and the end of the sounds. Alright? And in the middle is right? Impy ink. Can you read it, please? Id, did. Alright, again. d, id, d, id, did, right? Did. Alright, did. Okay, so let's try to go all through them. Add and id. Add and id together, okay? So let's start. Add, 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 t, add, t, add, tad, s, add, s, add, sad, d, add, d, add, dad, id, 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 t, id, t, id, tid, s, id, s, id, sid, d, id, d, id, did. Alright? Alright, so it's add, tad, sad, dad. Alright, let's try to read it all together. Add, tad, sad, dad. One more time. Add, tad, sad, dad. Alright? Add, tad, sad, and dad. Alright, next one. Okay? So this is id, right? So id, tid, sid, did. Alright? Id, tid, sid, did. Id, tid, sid, did. Okay? So all of these have the dippy duck at the end, right? D, d, d. Alright, so now let's try to switch it around. Switch it around, okay? So dippy duck is now at the beginning, okay? At the beginning, and we only change the ending sounds. We only change the ending sounds, alright? So the beginning we have di, 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 right? D, I, d, I, di, right? And then here we have da, da, d, da, okay? So similar here, where we have Talking Taz, Sammy Snake, and Dippy Duck in the beginning, we will change it to the end, okay? At the end. Alright, so if this is di, this should be di, t, di, t, dit, di, t, di, t, dit. Alright? Can you do it by yourself? Di. Right, di, t, di, t, dit. Okay? A dit. Okay? Next one. Di, s, di, s, dis. Okay? Di, s, di, s, dis. Okay? Dis. Okay? Alright, next one. Peter Puppy, right? This one is different from here. Okay, so this is what sound? P, right? Not d. It's a p sound. P. Oopsie. Let's bring it up again. Alright? So this should be dip, dip, dip. Again. Dip, dip, dip. Alright? Dip. Alright, for the ending sound here, if you have plosive sounds, that means like small explosions, try not to make it too hard. Same as this one, right? So it's dip, dip, not dip, it's dip. This is dit, not ditta, dit, 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 dip. Alright? Okay, so can you do it all together by yourself? Okay, I will do it one time and then you do it by yourself. Okay? So this is di, 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 dit, 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 dis, 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 dip, dip, dip. Alright? Can you do it? Okay, next one again, Dippy Duck and Annie Apple. So this should be da, da, da. Okay, here we have t, s, and p. Okay, remember ending explosive sounds. This shouldn't be t, it should be dat, right? Not a dat, right? It's dat. All right. So So let's go through it together one by one. Dat, dat, dat. Alright? Dat, dat, dat. Okay? Das, 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 das. Alright? Next one. Dap, dap, dap. Okay? Dap, dap, dap. Alright? Remember, it's not dat, it's not dap, it's dat and dap. Alright? Try to pronounce it properly. Okay, so let's go through it once together and then do it by yourself. Okay? So di, dit, dis, dip. Alright, da, dot, das, dap. Okay, so remember, beginning means at the start, okay? So beginning at the start, right? We have d, 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 d. And then ending, we have the last part, right? We have d, d, tad. Right? Tad and dat. They are two different. Why? Because here we have the beginning is different, right? The ending is the dippy duck. Here we have dippy duck is in the beginning, the ending is different. Okay? Alright, so now let's go to this part, okay? After listening to all that, now you know what beginning and ending means. Beginning means the start, okay? And ending means the, right, the last sound. Alright, for number one, we have di, 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 and then we have to put one letter. Is it ta, 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 ah, 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 or d, d, d? Alright? So we have to choose, okay? We'll have to choose which is the correct one. Is it dit, di, or did? Okay? So listen to me carefully. Listen to the last sound. Last sound, and then circle the correct answer, okay? Circle, or you can write down. You can write down is okay. Alright. Did. 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 Oh, sorry. Dit. Sorry. Alright, let's do it again. Dit. Dit. Okay? So I chose it from somewhere here, okay? Somewhere here. If you don't know, you can try to look here. Alright? Dit. 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 Alright? Which here is dit. Right, it's the one with the talking test, right? Dit. 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 Alright. Number two. Alright, we have add. Add. So let's look at the top and find where the add is. Where is add? Alright, add. Okay. So if add is the sound, we have s, n, or p. It can be s, add, or n, add, mad, or p, add, pad. Alright, so now listen carefully to the beginning sound, the start sound, the beginning. Alright? Sad. 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 Alright, is it s, n, or p? Alright, it should be s, right? Sad. Sad. Alright? Okay, so now, alright, look here. So we have some words, okay? We have some words. Now, we have to write them in the beginning. In the beginning. Remember, beginning means in the front, right? At the start. At the start. Alright, so let's try to do them together, okay? Since we've got the time, let's try to do them together. Alright? So this is a duck. A duck. Alright? Can you hear the duh in duck? Yes, you can hear the duh in duck, right? So here we have duh, 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 right? You write down the duh in the beginning and then uck, right? Duh, uck, uck, duck. All right, duh in the beginning. All right, can you write that down? All right, next one we have, what is this? What animal is this? Right, this is a dog. A dog. All right, can you hear the duh sound in the beginning? Yes, you can hear dog, right? Dog, 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 okay? Dog, dog in the beginning. All right, and what about this one? What is this? We open and close it. We open and we close it. This is called a door, 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 door. So we can write down the dippy duck sound again here. Door, door, okay? Remember, beginning means at the start, okay? Beginning means at the start. So we start with a dippy duck sound, all right? So can you please write those down, okay? While I write those down, I will try to do some more revision with you on the dippy duck sound on the whiteboard, okay? Okay, so after that, okay, let's try to write the dippy duck again one more time, okay? Just one more time, just to make sure we're correct, okay? So we'll do it here. Remember, we have 3 lines, right, when we're writing. So dippy ducks starts with the body. Remember the body? Okay, so the body is round, right? The body is round, so we have to go in a circle. So the circle. Now what to do after the circle? Almost touching each other. We have to go to dippy duck's head, right? So up to dippy duck's head. And after dippy duck's head, we have to go down to the ground for the feet. Right? So that's dippy duck. Again, the body. After the body, we go up to the head. Go up to the head. Then after the head, we go down to the floor because we have to meet the feet, right? The feet. Okay, so that's how you write the small dippy duck. All right, what about the big one? Do you remember how to write the big one? Again, we have 3 more lines. Okay, 3 more lines. So because the big dippy duck is when dippy duck is inside his house and then there's a door, right? There's a door. So the door is very tall, so we draw from the top, right? The highest point. So it starts from the highest point straight down from the ceiling to the floor. From the ceiling to the floor. Now what happens after we draw that? The ceiling to the floor, right? Now we have to draw the actual door, the wood, right? The door is like this. Half a circle, right? It's like half a circle. Okay? Alright, so now let's try to do another one. So we have the ceiling to the floor, right? Ceiling to the floor, and then we have half a circle, half a circle. Alright, so that's small dippy duck over here and big dippy duck over here. Alright, so now let's try to do some more blending, okay? Let me just erase it. Alright, we're gonna do 2 sounds only. Alright, so let's try to do the blending, okay? So here we have the beginning. Beginning means start. So where is dippy duck? Dippy duck is at the start. At the start. And then we have the ending sound. Where is dippy duck? Okay? See? Dippy duck should be here. Okay? Dippy duck, the ending sound, okay? Dippy duck is in the ending sound. Ending means the last, okay? The last part. Alright, so we'll start with the beginning. The beginning, dippy duck, beginning sound. Remember, this is duh, dippy duck, alright? So here we have dippy duck, og, duh, og, duh, og. Dog. D, og, d, og, dog. Alright, can you try to do it by yourself? Right, dog. Next one. D, app, d, app, dap. Okay? D, app, d, app, dap. Remember, this one is p, not p. Okay? Dap. Right? Dap. Okay? Next one. D, ought. D, ought. Dot. Okay? Dot. Okay? Not dot. Okay? T, t, t. Alright, let's do it together. D, ought. D, ought. Dot. Alright, can you do it by yourself? So everybody, so remember, ending means the last part, right? So the last part, we have the ending here, right? So did, right? So id, right? Did, right? Did. What about this one? Sad, sad, sad. All right, sad. Last one here is add, pad. Now, okay, when we're reading, right, the emphasis, right, you don't say id, it's id. So it's id, did, sad, add, pad. All right. So you emphasize on the second part. All right. You emphasize on the second part. All right. So can you please do it by yourself? All right. What about the next one? All right. Good. So now remember, ending is here, right? Ending. And beginning is here at the start. Okay? Alright, so what if I give you a word? Alright, I give you another word. Can you try to do it by yourself? Okay, I will not read it with you. I will write down here. Okay? Alright, so here we have a dippy duck, right? Dippy duck. Would this be in the beginning or in the ending sound? Alright? Is it the beginning or the ending? Beginning or the ending? And then I will give you this one. Okay? Is this in the beginning or the ending? Beginning or the ending? Alright? Remember, beginning means start and ending means the last, the end. So this one, how do we read this? Can you try? Alright, can you do it again? Alright, is it the beginning or the ending? It's the beginning, right? So this belongs to here because we have the dippy duck sound in the front. So this is d, os, dos, right? Dos, dos. Alright, for the second one. Right, so where is the dippy duck? Is it at the beginning or at the end? Right, so this should belong here, right? At the end. So how do we read this? Remember, this is a short vowel. I. S, I, d, s, I, d. Sid, right? Sid. It is a name. You can name a boy or a girl named Sid, okay? Alright, so please remember, this is how we write down Dippy Duck, okay? So Dippy Duck, the body, the head to the floor, alright? And then if the big one, the ceiling to the floor, and then the door, okay? And then small one is like this, okay? So write down, try to practice how to write down Dippy Duck many times, okay? And remember, beginning means the start and ending means the last, alright? Alright, so you may go home and try to finish the coloring pages, okay? The coloring part. So this is the coloring part. You may go home and finish this part. And also for your homework, right? Your homework has also some coloring. So can you go home and do that? Alright, everybody. So this is our class for today. We have phonics, alright? Phonics, this is book 2. And we did page 1 to 5, okay? So today we did, we studied about Dippy Duck over here. Dippy Duck. Alright? So thank you everybody for joining us, and I will see you next week. Thank you.